And in today's video I'm gonna be explaining you why low meshes are so broken right now in Fortnite in Chapter 2 Season 7 and why you should definitely utilize them right now. TNA Muz, who is the back-to-back FNCS winner on OC, just recently moved to NA East and also switched to low meshes, just as many more Fortnite pros. If we take a look at one of his latest endgames, we can clearly see that he's playing on low meshes, but what's more interesting is that little FPS counter in the top right screen in the corner. My man's in a full-on endgame running 240 FPS, which is crazy. Many Fortnite pro players have realized the insane advantages of low meshes. Just take a look at this comparison between low and high meshes. On which of the two gameplays would it be easier to spot your enemies right now? You probably said the left one, or where I applied the low meshes. Especially in endgames, this can give you such a huge advantage since there's less particles from builds flying across your monitor and your game features less detailed textures, which makes it easier to spot enemies. And yeah guys, now I'm just going to cover real quick all the changes between low and high meshes, and as you can see guys, the only difference really is that in my opinion your game looks like less detailed, you know. And yeah guys, now I'm just going to cover real quick why I do believe that low meshes are actually better than high meshes. I mean, in the first place you would just like look at this and you would think, okay, this is just ugly straight up. But if you take a look again at my comparison from the beginning of the video guys, I showed you that especially during box fights, this is actually gonna help you out so much because everything is like less detailed, and let's say you're like in a box fight or something like that, you have less of these particles, you know, especially like while editing, you have like less of these particles actually showing up on your screen, you know, which could like mess up your vision and stuff like that. And that's actually the reason why so many pros chose to also use low meshes, because you have less particles on your screen or less stuff which could like somehow get between you and your enemy, you know, in your vision. What's also like a super cool aspect of low meshes is that once you damage the wall a little bit more, you can literally see through it. And it gets even better if we take a look at cones guys, yeah? In the first place we might look at this wooden cone and be like, oh yeah, damn, like this is a competitive disadvantage, we can't see anything. But if we just hit it once guys, yeah? Just once, we can see perfectly through it. So you always have to put it in relation, you know, like before on like high meshes or DirectX 11, you needed to shoot it a little bit more often, but now you can see like straight up guys, like one hit, one pickaxe hit, or like two shots, two quick shots, and you can see perfectly straight through it. And the same goes also for Brick. We hit it twice, and the whole thing is pretty much invisible. Okay, we can see straight through, like 100%. We're gonna see everyone who's gonna be hiding in there. And the same goes as well for Metal. We gotta hit it 3 times, and as you can see, this whole entire side here is free. Like we can see everything. So therefore, it might appear in the first place that it's gonna give you a disadvantage, especially here with wood. We're gonna repair it real quick, but I mean, we just have to shoot it like once or twice and we can see perfectly through it, you know? So in my opinion, this is not actually like a disadvantage, but yeah, you gotta know for yourself, boys. This is so OP, especially guys like in tournaments, you know, when you just want to make sure that no one is in the cone, just shoot it twice and the whole thing is gonna become invisible pretty much. And yeah guys, if we just take a look at the background gameplay, free building on low meshes just is so much better guys, because we have almost 2 milliseconds of input delay less, and it just looks so much more clean to me. Let me know what you think about this. Are you guys using low or high meshes? But personally I would recommend you only to use low meshes, because the difference is just too big. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. This would help me out so much, and if you still have any more questions, feel free to ask them down in the comment section below. I try to answer as many as possible, and with that said, have a great day, have a great night whenever you're watching this, and until next time, stay awesome, I'm out, peace.
That shit too light. Big foreign hoe, come get inside. Diamond Gucci link, come take a